It's Sunday night and you know what that means. We are back with SWE Throwdown. 3 more big matches here this evening, kicking off with a cage match return of JBL versus Hangman Adam Page, live from Liverpool. And here that match is, the rematch, steel cage this time, no interference at all. Now this one, of course, is a rematch from a couple of episodes ago when we had this match lined up for the main event. However, the Blue Meanie, kept to his name, came out being very mean and just decked JBL in the middle of the forehead with a baseball bat before continuing the assault. And, obviously, both men were not very happy with the Blue Meanie. JBL because he got absolutely whacked in the head with a baseball bat, and Hangman Adam Page because he felt like he'd lost the opportunity. He'd not had many matches so far in this universe mode, and he felt he'd missed the opportunity to showcase what he could do against JBL. So both men were quite happy to take up this rematch, and we have also booked JBL versus the Blue Meanie for Seasons Beatings. The feud that has been going now for, what's that, like 20 odd years? 15, 20 years since that whole thing began from the ECW One Night Stand. I mean, we all know that JBL is an absolute, one of those things that you're thinking of right now. And Blue Meanie's called him out on it, I suppose. Nice elbow there by Hangman Adam Page. We've got 3 matches lined up for you this evening. Of course, this one suggested by Mr. Stokesy himself, Tom Stokes. Up next, then, we have got the Iiconics and the Iiconics and Emma going up against Charlotte, Tessa, Blanchard, and Becky Lynch. A match suggested by Omega Project. And in our main event, another one suggested by Omega Project, a fatal 4-way elimination match to crown the #1 contender for the SWE Championship. We've got Malakai Black, MJF, Walter, and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. As Hangman now looking for the Tombstone Pile Driver. Nice takedown. Hangman Adam Page going for the pin. I can't see, because I have no audio, what was going on there. It looks like it was a 2 count to me. Hangman Page now trying to climb the corner. Couldn't get the pinfall, but now trying to escape. He is on the top of the cage, but JBL is back up on his feet if he can get there to bring Hangman back in. He does deck him with that right hand. And now just catching Hangman, looking to try and drag him back into the ring. It's going to be very difficult now where he is. But he does manage to bring him back in. Which one of these 2 guys is going to fall from the ropes? It's Hangman Adam Page, and that's put JBL in a fantastic position now. Can he climb over the top of the cage and escape here? Well, JBL's busted open. Hangman Adam Page is back up on his feet. And now Hangman decking JBL. A bit of a reversal in what happened a few moments ago. Nice elbows again by JBL, and again he's got a big opportunity here to try and escape. Hangman Adam Page desperately trying to get back up onto his feet. And he is there, and see JBL trying to get over the top, and Hangman has grabbed a hold. And JBL here now with the boots into the chest, and Hangman once again has dropped, and surely this is the big opportunity for JBL just to... He's trying to get a foothold on the other side. If he can get that leg over, he'll have this match won. But again, Hangman grabbing a hold of the ankle and yanking him back. Hangman now dragging JBL back into the ring. And Hangman, oh, gets a deck in the face again, though, by JBL, and Hangman returning the favour. Hangman, oh, gets caught again, though. JBL able to reverse it, and Hangman, his legs nearly left him then, and now fighting back. JBL's legs dropping from underneath him now, and Hangman slamming JBL face first into the cell. JBL already busted open. Will he have enough to save himself as Hangman gets to the top of the cage? Will he be able to get on the other side and get a foothold? And Hangman is over the top and he defeats JBL. And there we go. Hangman Adam Page with the victory. JBL with his first loss in SWE. Am I right at that? No, I'm not. I'm completely wrong on that. He's lost several matches, actually. Okay, JBL drops down to -1. Hangman Adam Page is currently on +2. He's going to move up to +3 with that victory. So, I mean, he did suffer with a loss in the previous match, but now, at least for him, he has managed to get himself back in to the position he started this little feud in. And I think he'll be happy to get away from this one. But thank you very much once again to Tom for your suggestion of the Battle of the Cowboys between Hangman Adam Page and JBL. Right, let's move on to our next match of the night. And here is our second match of the evening. Women's 6-man tag action. We have got the Iiconics, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, teaming up with Emma, or Tennille Dashwood if you will, going up against Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Tessa Blanchard. This one will be effective in the women's tag team division as well as the singles division as well. That was a lot of as wells, I do apologise. And because technically we've got, Becky Lynch and Charlotte are part of the submission sorority. And Charlotte and Tessa Blanchard are also part of the Horsewomen. Who will be getting a women's tag team championship shot this month, actually. So if this is a win for that trio of Charlotte, Becky and Tessa, I believe the correct thing to do would be to give both of those tag teams a +1. I believe that would be the best thing to do because there's 2 individual tag teams and Charlotte's the sort of glue that holds them together. When it comes to the Iiconics, we have got these down essentially as a trio. I put them down as. So far they've had 4 matches, the Iiconics. 2 wins, 2 losses, so pretty much even for them. This is a standard 6-woman tag team match, so first pinfall or first pinfall or submission will be enough for the victory. That's running clothesline there, takedown by Peyton, then straight in with the, that's not Peyton, that's Billie Kay. Straight in with the spear on Tessa Blanchard before dropping the split. Now Emma going after Becky Lynch. Or Tennille Dashwood, sorry. I prefer Tennille Dashwood, it's a better name, isn't it, I think. Just elbow in the face, a boot in the gut there by Tessa Blanchard, big clothesline, as well as now Charlotte working over the leg of Peyton Royce. Of course, trying to weaken those legs potentially for a submission a little bit later on. Billie Kay with a shoulder block flattening Tessa Blanchard as Tennille Dashwood now with Becky Lynch in the corner. Nice takedown once again by Tessa, and all of a sudden the Horsewomen slash submission sorority in full control. Peyton Royce now taking down Tessa Blanchard as Becky has the disarmer locked in on Tennille Dashwood, but it looked like it was broken up there by Billie Kay. But that was big. That was a big opportunity. As it's be very back and forth at the moment as Peyton Royce going for the three amigos now on Charlotte. There's the pin attempt from Tessa Blanchard on Tenille Dashwood. Not enough. There's the fisherman's suplex by Peyton Royce on Charlotte, broken up by Becky Lynch. It's very, very, very back and forth, isn't it? We see Tessa now up in the top corner, looking for a super ace crusher. Wow. Big, big, big maneuver. Charlotte has absolutely flattened Peyton Royce. And now Charlotte just taking out the ankle of Tenille Dashwood. And there's the hammerlock DDT there by Tessa Blanchard. That's an interesting one, using Andrade's finisher with Andrade's girlfriend in the ring. Technically, apparently still together. Apparently that was a lie. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention. Every time you see one of these news stories pop up about relationships, no, I don't really care. It really has no effect on us whatsoever, does it? Does it really matter if Charlotte and Andrade are still going out? So I tend to ignore stuff like that, to be honest. Nice sunset flip bomb there by Tenille Dashwood on Charlotte. I mean, the only time I ever would... Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't. And let's not say I would, because... I mean, let's face it. I probably have said it loads of times in the past anyway, but... I possibly would mention it in terms of who goes where, maybe. Charlotte now with a spear on Tenille Dashwood. Becky breaking free from the suplex attempt from Billie Kay. And now Becky locking in the disarm her. This is the opportunity. The rest of the Iconics are under control. And it looks like, yeah, Peyton was able to survive that. Sorry, Billie Kay was able to survive that by the looks of it. As we see Charlotte now locking in the figure 4. And she bridges in for the figure 8 now on Tenille Dashwood. As you see Peyton, I think, or Billie Kay, sorry, was... Billie Kay, sorry, was just able to break it free. It's a pin attempt there, but her feet are on the ropes. Oh, nice running elbow there by Peyton Royce. It's a mess. I'm really struggling to keep up with this one. I do apologise. I'm getting mixed up myself now. There's just so much going on at this point in time. And they got it. Oh my God, Team Peyton Royce has got it. Wow. Okay. That's a big win. That's just not one that I was expecting, to be honest. So, well, I said I was going to give them both a point, so I'm going to have to take a point off the pair of them as well then. The two tag teams, and we'll give the Iconics the victory. Well, there we go. The Iconics, fantastic win for them. Charlotte suffers a 6-woman loss. Becky suffers a minus point as well. So Charlotte's down to +9. Becky down to 0. Tessa down to +5. Peyton Royce is going to move up to a +3. Billie Kay is going to move up to a +1. And Emma/Tenille Dashwood moves up to a +1 as well. Right, main event time. And our main event of the evening, fatal 4-way elimination match to crown the #1 contender for the SWE Championship. This one was suggested by Omega Project. We've got Malakai Black, Walter, Pete Dunne, and MJF. All of these guys are in the top 20 of the rankings. And they're the ones getting the opportunity this time around to show what they can do. Of course, a point for each elimination and an extra point for the winner. Minus a point for being eliminated as well. So this is a very important match on the top end of the rankings. So yeah, this could be an interesting one. Of course, the winner of this one will take on the champion, who is Seth Rollins, for the SWE Championship at our Seasons Beatings pay-per-view. As Malakai Black gets absolutely flattened there by Volta. There's a cat on my desk. What am I going to do? Oh. The cat fell off my desk. What am I going to do? She tripped over the microphone cable. She tried to jump off and she fell. Are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. She's just giving the cable a dirty look now. Like it was the wire that really caused the problems. Hey ho. So yeah, very interesting match, this one. As Alistair Black now, or Malakai Black should I say, or Tommy End, whichever one you want to call him, wrenching back in the neck of Walter. So there are people higher than these, but these are the ones that got the opportunity this time around. Otherwise, we'd just be giving the same people the chances over and over again. Of course, Jeff Cobb currently top of the rankings, 6 points clear of the current world champion Seth Rollins. Pete Dunne is currently 3rd in the rankings. Malakai Black is joint 5th. You've got MJF in 15th position. Well, actually joint 14th, and Walter in joint 20th. Or joint 19th, actually, sorry. So big chances for a lot of movement here. As Pete Dunne now wrenching back at the hand of MJF before dropping the knees right into the spine. Dunne now bringing MJF back up to a standing base. Dumping him to the outside. Pete Dunne looking for the jab, but MJF fighting back, and a slap across the face of Pete Dunne as well. MJF throwing Dunne back in. Big knee strike in the face there by Malakai Black, who re-enters the ring with MJF, who tries to creep round the back and does get him in with that gut-wrench powerbomb from MJF. Interesting maneuver. Not often we see MJF go for a power move like that, but now he does go for the Salt of the Earth arm breaker. But Pete Dunne was there and caught him, allowing Malakai Black to drop older MJF back of the head first on his knee. Malakai Black now going for Pete Dunne with that big boot in the face. Volta with that big stiff clothesline. There's the pin on MJF. Will this be the first elimination? No, not quite. Only a 2 count. It was close though. A lot closer than we expected, as Pete Dunne now with the X-Plex. This could be the elimination of Malakai Black too. No, only 2 count. MJF now with the arm of Walter. Dropped him body weight against that arm. That's definitely going to weaken him potentially for a future Salt of the Earth. Malakai Black now with his scoop slam on Pete Dunne before the boot right in the face. And here we go, Black slowly bringing Pete Dunne back up. Fade to Black with that big boot in the face. 1, 2. No. Wow. Pete Dunne able to escape. This match continues on, all 4 men still going. They know how difficult it is to get an opportunity at the SWE Championship. There's nearly, how many is there now on the roster? 875 people on the roster. And to be that one person that gets the title opportunity is big. And there is that Salt of the Earth armbar. And Pete Dunne taps. Pete Dunne taps out. He is eliminated. And MJF, with the elimination, gets an extra ranking point. That moves him up to now joint 10th in the rankings. And we are down to 3 now. Pete Dunne was still quite a chunk ahead of 4th position in the rankings, so he still stays up in 3rd. I mean, between Walter, MJF and Malakai Black now, as Walter taking MJF into the jackknife powerbomb. Walter drops into the pin on MJF, but Malakai Black stops it and he jumps into the pin. Walter's going to allow him to do this. Walter doesn't care about the individual eliminations. I think he just wants to get the win. There he is, attacking the knee of Malakai Black, now up on the shoulder. Walter with the, well, Michinoku driver, or Rikishi driver, if you will. There's the pin on Malakai Black. This could be an elimination. 1, 2, and 3. It is Walter with the pin over Malakai Black. Okie doke, and that is going to move Walter up a few positions in the rankings. We're down to the final 2 now. MJF and Walter, the 2 men that came into this match on the lowest actual ranking points, are now the ones that are, are looking the strongest here. Big knee in the face by MJF, who drops into the pin now for the 1, 2. Oh, MJF, he almost had it. He almost had it. Went for the knee in the spine. Walter able to avoid. Walter now big clothesline taking MJF to the outside. Of course, these matches are no disqualifications. They're no countouts. But pinfalls and submissions have to take place inside the ring. Walter sending MJF into the ring. And a nice jackknife powerbomb once again. There's the pin for the 1, 2. Oh, still only a 2 count. Nice clothesline. MJF now, gets another massive clothesline in the face. MJF big uppercut. In with a neck breaker. And Walter now stalking. And locking in that big sleeper hold. That's normally what he uses to try and get his victories. Will it be enough to put MJF out and win the match? It is indeed. MJF forced the tap and he is out of this one. And that puts Walter, who started this match on the lowest amount of points, puts him up in that opportunity for the championship. He's gone from 30th up to 10th in this one, actually joint 6th alongside Malakai Black. And there we go then. Well done to Walter. He will be facing off against Seth Rollins at Seasons Beatings for the SWE Championship. Wow. There we go. That's a big match. Looking forward to that. Once again, thank you very much to Omega Project for your suggestion. Walter is victorious. And I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed. Good night. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.